Hello everybody, Samuel the Juggler here. This is the third Monday of summer. So what I'm going to do is do another tutorial video. My last tutorial video was how to juggle 4 balls, which I am doing now. The one before that was how to juggle 3 balls. So instead of doing how to juggle 5 balls, what I'm going to do is actually do how to juggle 3 balls with the 10 easiest tricks. So this is in my point of view, not anybody else's. It's not necessarily the easiest, just the easiest for me. And so yeah, let's get right into it. I'm going to switch to my tennis balls again because I think they're a lot easier to see, and if I drop them, they'll just bounce right back up and no problem. So yeah, the first trick that we're going to do, first off, there's no end to the tricks you can do with 3 balls, okay? So like you could do learn different tricks forever and ever. You don't even have to work on numbers. I mean, 3 balls is so awesome, you could do it forever. Work on multiplexes. Behind the back catch. Oh yeah. Okay. Anyways, so we're going to go over 10, well, maybe 5. 5 or 10 of the easiest tricks. It depends on how long this takes. And, yeah. Sorry about the bugs in the background. That's what I deal with all summer. That noise. It's bugs. So, yeah. Alright, so trick 1 is going to be the easiest trick of them all. And you're going to take one throw it over the top. One throw over the top. Just like that. From the right hand, left hand. Right hand, left hand. Now what you do is, instead of doing this, you're going to actually throw 1, 2, throw that one over the top. 1, 2, over the top. Instead of bringing it underneath, like 1, 2, underneath, you're going to do 1, 2, over the top. Just like that. And then left hand. 1, 2, over the top. 1, 2, over the top. And then eventually, if you practice this enough, you can get to where you can keep this going over the top. And that's called the juggler's tennis. Alright, trick 2 for the easiest juggling tricks with 3 balls. If you've learned the tennis, juggler's tennis, you can move on to the reverse cascade, which is literally basically doing tennis, but with every single ball, throwing them over top. Tennis is 1 ball over the top. Reverse cascade is every ball over the top. Whereas instead of going underneath like this, you're going over top. It's easy and it takes a little bit of time, but I mean, if you master the tennis, I think doing it over top is easy. And it'll come naturally if you've mastered tennis. Trick 3 of the easiest tricks of 3 balls is going to be half shower. Get that better in the view. There you go. So it's just like reverse cascade and tennis, whereas 1 ball from the right side is going over the top, while the left ball is doing the crisscross pattern. So it's up, throw 1 over, up, over, up, over. And then you smoothen it out to make it look like this. And this is called the half shower. You can also do the half shower on the other side, which I'm not that good at, but I'll try it. Here we go. Let's see. There we go. So the right side's doing the crisscross pattern, while the left side's doing it over top. Then back to the cascade. So to master this, you should also master the tennis, reverse cascade, and then you move on to half shower. Just like that. Alright, if you watch my How to Juggle 4 Balls, you've learned the W. But if you have not watched How to Juggle 4 Balls, we're going to go over the W anyways. So, what I'm basically doing is, instead of crisscross, so 1 up on the right, 1 across, 1 up on the left. Right, cross, left. Just like that. When you do the right throw, you can start out, it's easier when you start out, just throw 1 straight up. So your second throw to the side, throw 1 straight up. You don't go up, up, over, that won't work. You have to throw it right, right, left. Left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. It's 2 throws with each hand before doing the other hand. So right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. The higher you give that straight up throw, the easier your crisscross will be, I think. But don't throw it like crazy high because it'll be hard to control when it goes any higher than I think your forehead. I always keep any of my juggling balls below my forehead, and that seems a good place to keep them under control. But most of my tricks are done below my forehead, like reverse cascade, the tennis, half shower, you know, all those. They never really go above my forehead. But with this trick, I'll actually go a little bit above my forehead, just to show you how to do it. You could of course do it really low, but it doesn't really look that cool. So, yeah, one more time. Go up on the right, cross, up on the left. Right, left, up. There we go. Right, right, left, right. Okay. Okay, this is going to be the hardest trick yet to learn. So when you were first starting out to juggle, you wanted to do something like this, and then you were told that this is actually juggling crisscross pattern. Well, this next trick is going to be actually to do the shower. You're going to have to reverse everything you've learned, and not crisscross them, but do this to do this trick. Now, this is really, really hard. I think it's definitely better to start with just 2 and do this. If you've mastered the tennis and the half shower, all that's left is to hand off a ball when you throw it over the top. Up, up, over the top. Just throw 2 from the right, 1 from the left hand, hands it over. 1, 2, left hand. Right, right, left hand. Just like that. Right hand, left hand. Don't throw that left over across there. Throw it straight to the other hand. If this is difficult for you, what I suggest is doing something like, I suggest doing something like this to master that. Right, hand off. Right, left hand, hand off. If you are left-handed, it might be easier to do it left shower, the left side shower, I don't know. I always do right shower. You can also do left shower, it doesn't really matter. But, yeah. That's the shower. Just so, right, right, left, cross. Right, right, hand off. To keep going, just right, right, hand off, hand off, hand off. It's like, basically at the same time you throw, you hand off to keep the shower pattern going. You could do it lower. Or higher. It's all up to you. Alright, so in doing the shower pattern, you notice that when you throw from the right hand, you're handing off with the left hand, right? So, also, doing from the left hand, you're handing off with the right hand. Well, this next trick is called the box, and it requires handing off from both sides. Just like this. If you've mastered your W, this box pattern should be no trouble because it's basically you throw 1 on the side, 1 up. Right, left, hand off. Instead of doing right, right, left, you're going to actually do right, left, hand off. Right, left, hand off. Right, left, right. So practice this until you get it. Up, up, over, hand off. Up, up, hand off. Up, up, hand off. Then do it with the left hand. Left, right, hand off. Left, right, hand off. You should not look down to see yourself handing off this ball here. This should be just totally natural. You can just hand off as close as you want. Just like this. Again, master your W with the right, left, and then master the box. Okay, this next trick is one that took me a long time to learn, so I'm going to try to break it down really easy to make it easy for you to learn. It's basically just like the box where you throw right up, left up to the same hand, up, up, catch, catch. But when you do it, you hand off one like that. And then instead of doing the box pattern like this, you're actually going to throw up, up, hand off, hand off, up. When you hand that ball over, it goes straight up in the middle, just like that. I'm going to slow it down to try to make it easier for you. Here we go. Alright, so as you notice, when you do the handoff, that handoff goes straight back up instead of handing off to the other hand. And handoff, and handoff. It takes a lot of time to master, but it looks pretty cool when you actually master it. Just basically work on it until you can get it. Remember, when you do a handoff, throw it straight back up. Handoff, straight back up. You can actually break it down if you wanted to. Okay. You can break it down if you wanted to and do a right handoff. Do the right throw, left, and then straight up. Right, left, straight up. And then left throw. Left, handoff, up. This will probably be the easiest way to learn it. Blow up, hand up, okay. Okay, I'm going to sneak a really hard trick in here just to do it. It's probably not going to be easy to master, but I think it'll be fun for you to see anybody who can do it. Comment below if you do master this trick. So this trick is going to be behind the back. Right? It's really hard to do, especially with your left hand. And what you're doing is basically throwing behind your back. From the back view, here's what it looks like right here. I'm not that great at explaining this trick, but I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see how to do it. Basically, just throw behind your back and catch the ball. Over your shoulder, over your shoulder. You can, of course, do it with every ball. I'm not that great at that. Let's try it again. Here we go. Right, left, right. There we go. And there you go. Behind the back. Alright, I think I'm going to end this video with a really, really hard trick. It's one that I mastered not too long ago, but it takes a lot of work. And what you want to do is you want to throw one over your shoulder and catch it back there without looking. Once you can do this, almost every time, I said almost every time. Not every time. Almost every time. Okay. So once you can do that almost every time, you go with 3 balls and do the full trick. Which you must master your behind the back throw. And you must master the over shoulder throw. And then you do both at the same time. Right, left, there you go. Right, right. Oh. From the side view, here we go. Over shoulder, behind back. Over shoulder, behind the back. And I'm going to slow mode it to show you how cool it is. Of course, you're not limited to the right hand, but it's easiest to do with the right hand for me, so you can actually do it with the left hand too. Here we go. Try one. Here we go. Alright. Try 2. Failed. Alright, try 3. Here we go. I'm only going to try this one more time because it's really hard to do. Yeah. There we go. I don't know how many of those were actually in the camera, but you get the picture. It's really hard to do, and it'll probably take some years to master. I've been juggling for like 3.5 years, I think, somewhere around there. Maybe 4. But I've been juggling for a pretty long time and just recently mastered that trick. So don't feel bad if you can't master that trick. It's extremely hard to do. Hopefully that made sense, but yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you're having trouble with a trick, and maybe I'll make a specific video on that one trick to try to help you out.